Board. Hopefully I don't do too much coughing and I can actually get through this. So let's see here. I've got one newbie I know that I need to have on. So let me go ahead and starting. Okay. And where is Shonda? Starting. Okay. Perfect. All right. So people will jump on, they won't. We're recording, so it's good. Put it up there. Okay. So first things first is go to your Facebook friends list and pick 25 people. Sort from newest to old, then like and comment on their pages before every post. So 3 to 6 times a day. Okay. So if 25 is too much for you to get done in a period of time, start out with 10. Okay. Get used to doing 10, commenting and liking on 10 people's posts. So that way, and then just build yourself up. So then that way you'll just start doing it. And then before you know it, those 10 will turn into 15, and then those 15 will turn into 20, and then it'll turn into 25. And then it'll be, before you know it, it'll be done. So what I like to do is I like to set a timer. And the way I set a timer is I put on a song. I find a song that's, 3 to 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes to 7 minutes. I like to listen to worship music while I do this. So sometimes that can be a little bit longer. So I'll find a worship song that's about 7 minutes long. Okay. And I'll set that's my timer. When that song is over, I'm done interacting and I'm ready to post. Okay. You guys can do this however you want, whichever way is best for you. If you want to actually set a timer, set a timer. But then this will keep you from like mindlessly scrolling through Facebook. Okay. So what I do, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen on my phone and show you how I go about doing this. So I like to message people that are new friends as well as old friends and kind of in the middle. Because I like to see what we're doing by the reason that we're doing this is because Facebook is all about networking and it's social media. So it's being social. So we're doing this so that way we can boost our algorithm and get our posts seen more. So the more people you interact with, the more posts you're going to see. So you want to be interacting with 25 new people before every post. Gosh darn it. Okay. I haven't been coughing all morning until I get on this Zoom. It's ridiculous. Okay. So I'm going to go to my friends list. I'm going to click find friends. And then I'm going to click all friends. And then I'm going to sort newest friends first. These are all the new people on my friends list. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that first one. I'm going to click on her profile picture. I'm going to love it. And then I'm going to leave a quick message. Beautiful couple. Something that simple. Okay. And then I'm going to go to a post of theirs that they put up. I'm going to love it. And she says, happy to have my husband home. And I'm going to say, something super simple, something that I would say to anybody. And then I'm just going to go on to the next one and I'm going to do the same thing. See this one, she doesn't have an option for me to comment on her profile picture. That's fine. I won't comment on her profile picture, but I will go to her thing and I'll look through. If there's not really anything that I like know what to say or how to say it, or if it's political or if it's something specific, like I usually don't comment on those. But that's what I do. I just go through and then So I'll pick like 5 new friends, 5 to 10 new friends that I do this to. And then I'll scroll to like the middle of my Facebook friends list and I'll go to somebody else. And I've recently commented on hers. So that's all you're doing. That's literally all you're doing is going on here and commenting and networking with people. Okay. So that's it. It's that simple. Super easy to do that. Hi, thank you everybody that's jumping on. We just went through commenting, liking and commenting on our pages. We're just going through the KPI tracker. I do have this recorded and I will put it on Diamond Dream Squad later. So if you missed that, but basically I just showed how to get to your friends list and then comment, and how before you do a post, you want to interact with anywhere from 10 to 25 new people each time before you post. So if you're posting 3 times, that means you're interacting with anywhere from 30 to 75 people a day on new people. Okay. So if you're posting 6 times, it's going to be more. So I usually post 6 times a day. So I usually comment, like, and comment on 10 people's posts before each post. So 10 to 15 people, new people, and I go through my friends list. Okay. The next one is going to be show yourself making or using a product, post or stories with swipe or pull options. Pick or video or live. I strongly recommend you go live at least once a day. Okay. So if you're not comfortable going live on Facebook, do a story. There are people who even instead of going live, they will just make a video and then post the video. Okay. You can do that too. But going live, I tell you guys, it will change your business if you go live. It doesn't have to be spectacular. We are all human. We all make mistakes. Okay. So you do not have to, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I highly recommend doing it. Okay. The very first couple of times I went live, I used my children. I cheated. I had my children in front of me. I was like, you guys, we're going to make, because my kids drink the sleepy tea and they drink the chocolate super greens. So when we were doing chocolate super greens, I would have them help us make it, and I would use them to go live. But if you don't have small children like me, use somebody else. I know people, they use their husbands, they use their friends. Like, you can use anything. Use your doggy, whatever. Use whatever you need to use. Or can you make me some tea, please? For my throat, thank you. Yeah, please. So I definitely recommend doing that. If you are not comfortable going live, then at least do it on a story and add a poll option. Okay. So that's something as simple. Here, I think I even have some videos. Here, I'll go to my Instagram. So like I did a reels. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay. So share my screen again. Go to my Instagram. I'm gonna go here. Here's my reels. Okay, so I did a reels. Okay, so and this was my so that was it. That's it. That was just me going live to show my coffee. That's all it was. So you can even, so like right now I can even go maybe there we go. Okay, so here's this, something so simple, like I can just create a story right now, create a story of I just post that. It's not difficult, you know, like you can it's just a matter of just thinking while you're doing it. So when you're, hi Julie, how are you?
Hi. I had a hard time getting on, but
No, I'm sorry.
no, it was user error, I'm sure.
Amazing. Okay, so we're just going down our KPI list, which everybody should have this. I think it's right here. So we're just going down our KPI list. I'm just going through each task and how to do it. I did record it, so I will be putting it on the team page for everybody to be able to see. So if you need to catch up or whatever or replay it, you definitely can. Okay.
Okay.
So the next task is make a post about your personal story, past, present, future blessings, and then post it on your timeline or Instagram. Okay. So that is going to be super simple. Okay. So like when I first started, so most of you guys have just started. So you don't have great success in this business, right? You just started, you're still learning the ropes, you're still trying to figure it out. But guaranteed you have somebody, the person that signed you on, or somebody that you've seen on the team, or somebody that you've been told to follow, and you're watching them and you're like, oh, what are they doing? How are they they're doing this business and they got all of that and that's all they're doing is this business. How? That's what got me. So I was not somebody that was a hard sell when it comes to this business. I saw Amanda Busher had a post on somebody that was my friend. So my friend shared a post for Amanda, a host a post. I commented on it. I bought the coffee. I said, drink coffee, get skinny, I'm in. So I was super excited. And then after I ordered, Amanda came to me and said, hey, would you mind hosting a post for me? I said, sure, why not? I'll host a post for you. Like, I've already ordered your coffee. I've already been stalking your page trying to figure out what it is that you do and how you have the amazing life that you have. So sure, I'll host a post for you. So then I started hosting I hosted a post for her. People started commenting. I said, hey, Amanda, there's people commenting. She said a quick thing. Girl, you should do this business with me. That was it. And I said, well, how much is it to start? Because that's what we all want to know, right? How much is it going to start? If you've done any other multi-level marketing business, you're like, oh my gosh, what is it? I spent $7,000 doing Mary Kay and got nothing in return for it. Okay. I got some pretty cool makeup.
That's me.
Yeah. But for me, it wasn't my passion. I loved makeup when I was younger. Every girl loves makeup when they're younger. But as I got older and I became a mom, it just wasn't my reality to sit there and spend 30 minutes a day doing my makeup. It just wasn't my reality. I was lucky if I got out of the house with something other than my hair thrown up in a messy bun. Even going to work, I had to be a business professional. So I had on the nice clothes, but I did not have the makeup and hair to match because I didn't have time. I was lucky that I even got the business clothes on. Okay. So for me, it just wasn't my reality. For this business, I am overweight. I need to lose weight. I want to get healthy. And guess what? I don't exercise. So what am I going to do? I can't be a beach body coach because I don't exercise. I can't, like there's certain things that I couldn't do. So I said, okay, I'm a Seattle girl. So I love coffee. So I'll try it out. Okay. So I'm like, I will sign up. And I told her, I said, okay, when I get paid next, I'm going to go ahead and sign up and I'm going to take the leap of faith. At the time that I signed up, there was, when you signed up in May, if you went diamond by your third month, there was a $15,000 bonus. So I was like, ooh, $15,000 bonus. Okay. So I was like, I put in the work. I put in the effort. So, but when I started out, my story was I joined this business to make some extra money. That was my story. I joined this business to make some extra money. And because I saw Amanda and the life that she had, and the fact that she had this beautiful house, was home every single day with her boys, and that's what I wanted. Okay. So I didn't want to, especially because I joined in the middle of the COVID outbreak. My kids were home by themselves all day long. They were struggling. I was working 40 hours a week. We were all miserable. It was like, okay, something needs to change. My 14-year-old daughter was teaching my 9-year-old and my 6-year-old and my 7-year-old how to do school while she's trying to navigate school herself. So I said, okay, I'm done. This is why, that was my story. I joined this business because I wanted some extra money and more time with my children. Okay. So post about your story, and post about your story every single day. Post about your life. That's what this business is. This business, the products that we sell are the commercials in our life. This business is selling your life. That's what this is. These products are things that we need in our lives every single day. They're not just weight loss. They're not just skincare. There is literally a product for every single person in this business. We have something for you. If you just need better nutrition, we have something for you. If you need hair growth, we have something for you. If you just need skincare, if you need to lose weight, there's something for everybody. So you need to find the product that works for you, that you love, that you're passionate about, and stick to it. For me, I love the coffee. The coffee is my go-to every single time. So whenever I talk to anybody, I talk to them about the coffee. And then I move on to something else. If they say, oh, I don't like coffee, I say, oh, that's okay. I got something better for you then. Okay. So that is just a matter of finding something and sticking to it, because we have to be a product of the product. You are not going to be able to, if I was to walk into a Reebok store and the guy was wearing nothing but Nike gear, I'm not going to believe that he truly likes Reebok, because all he's wearing is Nike, right? So you have to just think about that. Like, if you're using, you have to think about the products and think about what you're using and then use those. But it doesn't need to be all product. People don't want to be spammed with product. They want to know what this business is doing for your life. That is what we are selling. We are selling a lifestyle, okay? So the next thing that you want to do, which is task number 5 on our KPI tracker, is going to be posting stories. So the great thing about stories, which you guys may not know, compared to Instagram or compared to posting, is there's not an algorithm to it. Everybody sees it. Your story. So when we post, there's an algorithm to it. The people that we interact with are the people that are going to see our posts. Okay. So if you only interact with the same 5 people every single day, those 5 people are going to be the ones to see your post. Nobody else is ever going to see your post. But with stories, everybody gets to see your story. Every single person that you are friends with on Facebook can see your story. So if you're posting to your stories consistently, they're going to see that. They're going to see your stories. They're going to start asking. Plus, everybody that views your story is somebody that you can talk to. Even if they don't comment on it, if they viewed it, they clicked a button to be able to view your story, and that is an in for you to talk to them about the business. That is an in for you to talk to them about the product that you posted. Okay. So stories are key. If you are on Instagram, I highly recommend making sure that your Instagram and your Facebook are connected. So that way you can do all of your posting on Instagram and it will automatically go to your Facebook. And you're only posting in one spot. So you're not going to your Facebook and then your Instagram and trying to post. You are posting in one place each day. Okay. Unless you're like me and you have 2 Facebooks, then you're posting in 2 places. And so, but definitely consider that. the stories, and then you also have reels on Instagram, which is like kind of like TikTok. So it's really it's very beneficial. So if you don't have Instagram, definitely I consider getting it. I don't know the ins and outs of Instagram. My 14-year-old daughter is still trying to teach me every so often. So, but definitely start by doing your posting. If you share to your stories, and you can, it will go over into your Instagram, into your Facebook stories. And if you post on Instagram, it will go to your Facebook. Okay. So, and then the last thing that we do each day, so is we do messaging. There's 4 different types of messaging that we do every single day. Okay. The first messaging that we do every single day is host to post messaging. That is how we get the most of our business, is asking somebody to host a post for you. So how many of you were asked to host a post for somebody and that's why you're joining this business? Drop a 1 in the comments, in the chat. If that's how you joined, was because you posted a post for somebody and they said, hey, you should join this business, or would you be interested in learning how to make money from this? More than likely, every single one of you did. Okay. And so that is, so that is how we get our business. We are marketing products. We are going out and we are asking people on our friends list to put a post on their page for us, so that way we can be introduced to their friends. And then we're asking those people to host a post for us, and we're getting into their network so that way we can meet their friends. Okay. So, and I recommend that when you put a post up, or when you do a host to post, that you stick to one product. So you were buying the product. Okay, so Robin, you were buying the products, and then somebody asked you, would you like to sell these? Okay, perfect. So, so you're either buying the product or you hosted a post, because I know some people on here hosted a post, and I know some people were product users. I was both. I was a product user and I hosted a post. Okay. So you want to ask people. So what we do is we send out a message. Okay. We send out messages. Our team does this really awesome thing where we do a giveaway each month. Okay. So we offer something for them in return for them doing something for us. Okay. So we message them and we say, hey, would you like to get into our $1,000 team giveaway? And in return, or, would you mind hosting a post for me? And in return, I'll get you into our giveaway. However it needs to be. I'll put some verbiages in here that you guys can go ahead and save. So this is one of the ones that I send. I also send out this one. Remember? That's another one. So those are the ones those are messages that I send. Okay. And so I send other ones too, but those are 2 of the main ones that I send. And so you just want to ask people. So you want to send that message to like 100 people a day. And I know that number sounds very scary, but when you break it up, it's really not. Okay. So if you message 30 people in the morning, 30 people in the middle of the day, and 40 people at night before you go to bed, you'll have sent 100 messages a day. Okay. And those 100 messages can go super, super, super quick if you have these apps. Okay. So if you're an iPhone user, get WordBoard. If you're an Android user, get TextSpam Plus. They're apps, you can find them on your Play Store. Okay. So I'll put it in the chat. iPhone.
How do you get to your house?
WordBoard. Android is TextSpam. Okay. Those apps will help you to be able to message quickly and efficiently. There is on our team page, Diamond Dream Squad. If you search, if you click the little search, the little magnifying glass search, and you search word board, there will be a YouTube video that will pop up that will show you how to use word board. Okay. If you search TextBan, there will be a video up there showing you how to use TextBan. I did that one. I did the TextBan one because I'm an Android user, and I think either Jennifer Weatherly or Amanda Busher did the wordboard one. Okay, but it shows you how to use both those apps. Those apps will allow you to save your verbiages and your scripts, so that way you can have things to say. Okay. My biggest tip when messaging people at this stage in the game for you guys is screenshot and send to your enroller every conversation that you have. Blow us up. We are okay. We may not be able to get to your message the minute that you send it, but you will not lose that customer if you wait just a little bit to message them back. I promise you. Okay. So I highly recommend doing that. Okay. We have verbiages, we have wording set in place that will help you to be compliant, as well as get that sell and really explain everything. Okay. So use us. We have team chats as well. Use those team chats. We prefer it if you message your upline leader first, or your enroller. So if you were enrolled by Amanda, she more than likely has introduced you to somebody who is your co-sponsor, somebody who she put you under that you guys are working with. So you can message Amanda, and you can also message your co-sponsor. Okay. For Julie Gleaves and Carrie Field, you guys are my team, so you guys just message me. Okay. Robin and the other Julie, you guys are more than welcome to message me as well. That's totally fine. I'm in the chats. You guys can just find me and follow me or whatever. Okay, so the first thing that we do is we message. Hold on just a second here. Let me hold on. Okay. Is that better, Carrie?
Stop calling people.
Do you see me now? Okay. So the next thing that we're going to, we send out those messages to message people, okay? To get host to post up. Once you get those host to post up, that will make it better. That will make it that much easier for you to do the other 3 types of messaging that we do, okay? Which is messaging about the customer option, and messaging about the distributor option, and then doing follow-up messages, okay? So if you're getting 10 people to post for you every single day, from those 10 messages, from those 10 posts, you should have likes and comments to where you can send messages to people, okay? So, and then if for some reason you don't have 10 hosts to post up, or say you have 10 hosts to post up and they're just, nobody's commenting, they're dead, they're silent, okay? Which happens, it does happen. Don't let it discourage you. There has been times when I have gotten 75 hosts to post up in 3 days, in 72 hours, 75 hosts to post in 72 hours. That is 3 days, okay? I have gotten hosts to post up. And from those hosts to post, I had maybe 20 people comment and 2 orders. And those orders were like a month after I had those hosts to post up, okay? So do not get discouraged if they do not blow up, if they don't blow up, or you don't get a bunch of comments, or there's a bunch that don't say anything, okay? Just move on to the next. Just keep going. Just keep doing your steps, because eventually, if you are doing these steps every single day, you will see your business grow. It is not possible to do all of these steps and to see nothing. If you think you're doing all of these steps and you're still not seeing any results, get with your upline, because there might be just one little thing, one little tiny thing that you're missing. Okay. So the next one is messaging about the opportunity. So you want to talk to 20 new people about the opportunity each day and 20 new people about the products each day. So if you're getting up 10 posts to post each day from new people, that's 10 new people that you can talk to the business about. So they put a post up for you. Okay. Then the next day you message them and you say, let me put it in.
Look for a yellow Jeep.
Hey girl, thanks so much for posting for me. Just wanted to throw this out there. You should do this business with me. Business is crazy busy. I'm looking for some ladies who want to make part-time or full-time income. Can I send you info? Okay. And then your other 10 people can come from your stories. So you should be having an opportunity story put up, something about the opportunity in some way, shape, or form. Okay. And if you don't have Telegram, get Telegram. I'll put in the link for it in here in the chat. But you should be putting up a story. So if somebody views your story, then you can message those people if they just view it. And it's just something as simple as, hey, thanks so much for viewing my story. Would you like some information on how I work, how I make money off of my phone? Something that simple. It's not difficult. It's not hard. It's a simple sentence. Because the worst thing you're gonna get is no thanks or not interested. No's. You want no's, because for every 10 no's you get, that's when you're gonna get a yes. Okay, so you want those no's. You want them. Okay, because no's means you're getting closer to yes. So message those people on your story. So for me, okay, let me go ahead and show you guys Telegram. So Telegram is this awesome thing that we have where it has different posts and stuff. So here's Telegram. And so on here, there's a stories one and a post one. So if you scroll, so here's a post about hair, skin, and nails, the hair, skin, and nails vitamin. Here's about the pills. Here's an opportunity one. Okay. Here's one about skinny coffee. So these are posts that you can put up. So this gives you, so if you're like, I don't know what to post today, this will give you a post. Stories. If you need some help getting some stories, you're like, I don't know what kind of stories to put up. There hasn't been any new stories lately on this one, and I don't know why. Last one was before Halloween. That's ridiculous. Okay, so like, here we go. Here's a cleanse. Okay, so here is, you can go through and you can save all of these. So if you click on it and hit the 3 dots up in the top and just do save to gallery. And now that's saved. Okay. The other thing that you can do is you can follow people and you can screenshot. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find. Here we go. Here's Morgan. So this is one of our girls, one of the It Works ones. She is, so like I can go here and I can, so she's on Sabbath right now. So she's not answering any of her, anything, but she's still posting. You see that? So she's on Sabbath, but she's still posting. She's just not talking to people. Okay, so let me go to Facebook and find a story on there. Let's see here. Let's do Amanda. Whoops. Amanda. Does she not have any new stories up? That's fine. She has a new story. I think a lot of people are on Sabbath because a lot of us start Sabbath on Saturday. So that way we can work on Sunday because Sunday tends to be when people are available. So let's see here. I don't think Kimberly does either. Well, this isn't helpful. I know. Here we go.
I didn't want to go here. The devil.
Nope, not her either. Okay. Let's just go here. It's no big deal. Okay. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay. So on here, if I press my finger down on this one, it takes away the name and I can screenshot it. Okay. So then I can go to her next slide and I can press my finger down and I can screenshot it. And then that's saved. And just keep doing that. And then I have their story saved. So if I am following a leader on here, I can say, oh, I like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save their story. And then I can post their story to my stories. You can take from other people, no problem. There are specific leaders that we say to follow, and those people that you're following, you can take from them and just tweak it. So if you see a story, if you see a post that you like or anything like that, you can use it. We encourage it. Change it up to fit you, but use it. Okay, that's how we have these things set in place because they work. Okay, so don't go reinventing the wheel. You can add to it, but if you start over from scratch, then you're going to be working twice as hard. Okay, so take the tools and the things that we put in place. We have had girls that came onto this team. Personally, for me, I've only been in it since May, and I've had girls that have come on and tried to do their own thing, and they're not doing it anymore. And we've told them over and over and over again, why are you trying to do it differently than what it already is? Okay, we have these set in place because you wouldn't go into McDonald's and start working at McDonald's and saying, oh, we should make our hamburgers this way. It wouldn't be a McDonald's hamburger if you told them that you needed to make it this way, right? Because they have it set in place their way. That is what makes it their hamburger. Okay, so that's the same thing. Like, we have these tools and we have these things set in place because they work. So by the time, if you do this list in order, you can get this entire list minus your self-development, because your self-development is something that should be done all day and throughout the day. But these 9 other tasks you can get done in under an hour. Easily. If you're completing this task list throughout the day and multiple times a day, you will see your business boom. I can send out 50 post-to-post messages in less than 5 minutes. It's not difficult. The biggest thing that's going to get in your way of being successful in this business is going to be your mindset. So what you have to do is you have to, when you go to send messages to people, you have to take your feeling out of it. When a salesperson at a car dealership is calling their prospective clients, they're not going and looking at their Facebook page and looking at their Instagram and looking at their newsfeed and formulating an opinion about that person. They're not doing that. They're calling them and they're saying, hey, it's been a few years since you've bought a car. Would you be interested in coming in and looking at the new models that we have?
Did you get shot? No.
Because just because if they were to go on Facebook and see that this person maybe is having a, you know, an issue with this, or they're doing this, or they're using this product, or they've recently got this car, if they let that stop them from making that phone call, they are losing out on a sale. They are losing out on an opportunity to build a relationship. So do not formulate a prejudgment about somebody that you're about to message, because don't let them tell you no. Don't tell yourself no for them. Okay. So if I was to look on my friends list and go through my friends list and say, oh no, that person probably won't do it for me. Oh, no, that person's not going to do it for me. I'm counting myself short, because how do I know? I'm assuming that I know what they're going to do for them. And that is not going to make my business successful. So take your mind out of it. Take your feelings out of it and just do it. Because the worst thing that you could do for yourself is set yourself up to fail by not sending that message. The other thing that I'm going to say and that I am going to stress is adding to your network. You need to add new people to your network every single day for your business to grow. When I started out in this business, I had about 400 friends. Those 400 people that were on my friends list are people that I had conversations with in the past. I knew them on a personal level in some way, shape, or form, whether they were family, somebody that I went to high school with, elementary school with, they were a friend of a friend that I had hung out with sometime. I had a face-to-face interaction with those people. Now I have close to 2,500 friends, and I talk to them. I interact with them. Do not add 25 new people to your friends list and then the very next day send them a message without ever interacting with them. Because that will be detrimental to your business. We are all about formulating relationships. Okay. So you're going to go to your friends. You're going to add friends. You're going to then go and you're going to comment on their pages, comment on their profile, network with them, tell them happy birthday on their birthday. And you're going to send them messages, because the more you message them, or the more you interact with them, and the more that they see you, the more they're likely to actually help you grow your network by putting a post up for you. Okay. My biggest tip, I'm going to show you guys this real quick. For sending messages. The other thing for sending friend requests, the other thing I'm going to say is be really careful about how many friend requests you guys send at a time. Okay. The last thing, and be very careful about the people that you accept friend requests from. You will notice that the more friend requests you start getting out, you will all of a sudden start getting a bunch of friend requests in return. Those friend requests, you want to be very careful about accepting them. Okay. I really want you guys to be careful about accepting those friend requests. And I say that from a place of somebody who knows, because when I started this business in May, it wasn't long. I was adding friends, and I was getting a bunch of friend requests, and I was usually very cautious, but there was one time that I wasn't. I accepted a friend request and I woke up the next day and my Facebook was blocked. And I was limited on things that I can do. I'm still limited on things that I can do on my Facebook. Okay. Because there are spammers out there. There are people out there. Tina. Shh. There are people out there that will report your Facebook. They will hack into your Facebook. So just be very mindful of who you're accepting a friend request from. Okay. Make sure that they have a legit Facebook. The way that you can do that is by when you go on their Facebook and you start scrolling and looking, if it was somebody that started that their first post was within the last couple of months, last month or two, I would not accept it, because it's probably a fake Facebook. Okay. If you go and they send you a friend request and you guys have lots of friends in common and they haven't posted and they don't post that often, don't accept them. The reason you guys have a lot of mutual friends in common is because all of your friends accepted them. Doesn't mean that they're legit. Okay. So the way that you want to add friends is by going into your groups and adding friends from your groups, and then adding people from that are friends of your friends on your network. Okay. Do not add friends to your friends list from your suggested friends on Facebook, because that will end up being other It Works people or other people in MLM businesses. Okay. So the way that you want to do it. So what I do is I go to my friends list. Whoops. So you can get to your friends list a couple of different ways. Okay. You could go find friends, or you can do see all friends. I like to go to find friends and then go to all friends. And then I can sort my friends. And I can go to newest friends, or I can go to oldest friends. Rob and I will answer your question in just 1 second, hon. So what I like to do is I like to add friends from my old friends as well as my new friends. So like these people, these are all people that I have been their family friends. They've been in my life for a long period of time. I have a really big family. I have a stepmom, a stepdad, my parents, and then my dad and my stepmom are both with new people. So I have a lot, like my family is huge, right? So I've got a lot. So a lot of these people are family. Sorry. So, but what I can do is I can go into their pages. So like I can go here and you want to look and see how many friends they have. Okay. So let's go here. She only has a few. Okay. But I'm going to go see all friends. And then from here, I'm going to go to suggestions. This is the only time I do suggestions is when I'm on a specific person's friend. Okay. So then what I can do is I can just do, oh, and I can't. So this is the thing. Do you guys see that message that just popped up? This is the thing that happens when you add too many friends, or you're limited, or somebody has blocked you. Like for me, it's been that my page got shut down. It was awful, which is why I have a second Facebook. But this doesn't, I'm one of the very few people that this happens to. So I don't want this to scare you at all, because this is not something that happens to everybody. There are plenty of people who don't have this happen to at all. Okay. But what happens is, if Facebook thinks that you're adding too many people at one time, you'll get this message. When you start getting, if you first get this message, the very first time it pops up, I want you to stop sending friend requests, wait a few hours, and then come back and you can send a few more. Okay. So this is so right now I'm getting this because I haven't sent friend requests in a while because I've been sick. And so then this morning I went out and I sent like a bunch of friend requests. So it's now telling me I'm not allowed to send anymore for a while, which is fine. That happens. Okay. But just go in, and this is how you can send friend requests. The other thing that you will need to do is you need to delete your old friend requests. Okay. So if you have, so from your Facebook page, you're going to go to find friends. You're going to do all friends. Nope, sorry. You're going to do find friends. Next to that, it says all friends and then requests. If you click on requests, so I have no new friend requests, but up in the top right-hand corner, there is those 3 dots. If you click those 3 dots, down at the bottom, it says view sent friend requests. These are all the friend requests that I've sent. Okay. So I've only sent, sorry, as you can see, I have only 35 friend requests sent out. But for me, that's too many because of the limits that they have on my Facebook. Okay. Most people can send 50 friend requests at a time and have no issue. For me, Facebook stops me. I know better. I'm supposed to stop at 25. And I didn't. So I was just going through because I hadn't done it in a few days because I've been super sick, haven't really been on my phone. So I didn't, so I started sending, and So if I would have stopped at 25 friend requests, sent friend requests this morning, then now I'd be able to send 25 more. I'd send 25 more and then I'd stop. And then in a few more hours, I'd send another 25. Okay. So just, throughout the day, it doesn't take long to send friend requests. You can do this at the line at the grocery store. You can do it while you're putting gas in your car. You can like find those little times with that throughout your day to post those. Okay. So the other thing, okay, so Robin had a question, and that was about having your profile public or private. Okay, so I recommend having it public. Okay, this allows more people to see your page. Plus, if you're sending out a friend request and your Facebook is private, more than likely, and they can't see anything that you do, they're most likely not going to accept your friend request because they don't know why you're accepting them. Where if you send them a friend request and you've got pictures of you and your kids at the lake, having a picnic, out walking your dog, just different things like that. If they go to your Facebook page and it's public and they see that you're just a normal everyday person, they're more likely to accept that friend request. Okay. So the other thing is that we like to boost each other's posts, but we also don't recommend being friends with people that aren't on your team directly. Okay. So like for Robin and Julie T, you guys aren't on my team, so I don't have you guys as friends. But if your Facebook is public, I can go to your posts and I can comment on your posts and say, and help boost your business posts. So like if you post about the business, I can go in there, Robin, that sounds amazing. Can you send me info? I can boost that post for you, because when people outside of your network or people on your friends list comment on your post, it helps boost your post for more people to see it. Okay. So that's why I highly recommend making your post public. Now, I do understand, I have 5 children myself, so I do understand sometimes not wanting to put your children on Facebook. Okay. If you are one of those people where you don't really want to have your the post about your children on Facebook, share those just to your friends. You can adjust the privacy of every single post that you put on Facebook. So if you're going and you're posting and you're going to post a picture of you and your kids at the beach, and you're like, okay, I really don't want pictures of my kids at the beach public on Facebook, just share them with your friends. Post it and just change the privacy to friends only. Okay. And then that way only your friends are seeing them, only the people that you know are seeing them. Okay. So that would be my recommendation. The other thing too is that like I post my children on Facebook, but I also pay attention. If somebody comments on my page, if there's a public person that comments on my page and I'm like, oh, I don't like that person, I delete the comment and I block them. It's not that difficult. You can block them and then they don't see your page no more. Okay. So there are ways that you can get around it to where, and I never post my location. I never post my location. Okay. So like, unless I'm checking in somewhere, like if I'm at church, I'll post it I'm at church. Okay. If I'm at the park, I'll post it I'm at the park. But like, I never share like my location, like I'll do a check-in here, check in there, but I never say, oh, I'm at this location. I'm at the, whatever address, 123 ABC Street. Like I don't ever say that, like I say, I'm in Flagstaff. Arizona. That's where I am. Okay. So that's something that you can, just keep in mind of there. Okay. So that's our hour. So that was just kind of the breakdown of everything. And then the last thing that you want to do on your KPI is to just make sure that you're doing your follow-ups. Okay. So you should be having people that you can follow up with every single day. So if you talk to them about the business, if you talk to them about coffee, or a product or anything like that, follow up with them the next day. Courtney Packett put on earlier today, she said on our newbie training that you want to message them the next day, the second day, 1 week, 1 month. Okay. So if you talk to them about the coffee yesterday, message them today. And then you can message them one more time tomorrow. And then if they don't respond, or if they don't, they don't get back to you or whatever, then in 1 week, and then monthly. Okay. Because statistics show that it takes talking to somebody 6 to 7 times for them to commit to something. Okay. So that's a lot of talking. So there are people from 6 months ago that I can be talking to about this business that maybe I haven't talked to. I talk to people all the time because I like to keep in touch with people. So I follow up. I follow up once a month easily. But just keep talking to them, keep showing what you're doing. Keep posting. Like I said, post more about your life than you do about the product. So rule of thumb is to post about 1 to 2 products a day, maybe. But for the most part, post about your life, post about what you're doing, post about how, this business is going to change your life. Post about how you want to be home with your kids. Like me, I ranked diamond in 3 months. Okay. So by my 4th month, I was completely home with my children. I make more money now in this business than I did as a warranty administrator at a car dealership in Washington State. Okay. So I'm making more than $15 an hour doing this business, and I've only been in it since May. Okay. So, and it's just going to keep moving from there and keep going. So, and the other thing too is to ask questions. So the main thing that you want to do right now is focus on getting your 6 customers. Get your 6 customers, get your $150 shopping spree, and then the next thing that we'll talk about is moving to Ruby. Okay, so those are what your task is to be today, is trying to get your 6 customers. Amanda also put out this really cool thing that if you get your 6 customers by the end of the weekend, she wants you to personally message her because she has a gift for you. That's awesome. Okay, so work closely with the people that signed you on to get your 6 customers, and then just rock it out and ask questions. Show up to trainings, show up to meetings. If you are unavailable during training and power hour times, please say something to your upline so that way we can adjust accordingly. I am perfectly open to doing more Zooms in the evening, but I need to know there's going to be people that are on there. Okay. So if we need more Zooms in the evening time when people are getting off of work, we can do more Zooms in the evening time. We also do power hours. Those are listed on our Diamond Dream Squad page. Those power hours are intentional working hours. So if you need help getting through this list, we get together at least once a day at different times to go over and do this and work together to knock these tasks out. They're 1 hour long, intentional working hours. So you can get these knocked out. So if you're having a hard time doing it on your own and you need somebody to work with you, I recommend getting on a power hour. We have some in the evenings. A lot of them are during the day and in the morning. So if you work a 9 to 5 job Monday through Friday, like I said, please reach out to us and let us know, and I will work on getting some Zooms in the evening. Okay, some working Zooms in the evening or earlier in the morning. Maybe you're somebody that's up at 6 a.m. and have time. Okay, if that's you, go ahead and get on. Okay, so that's our KPI. Do we have any questions? I want to go ahead and I went a little longer than an hour, but I want to go ahead and answer any questions so that way you guys are fully, you're super comfortable. Okay, so go ahead and unmute yourself if you have a question. I'll open it up to questions, and then we'll end. And yes, this is recorded, Georgia. I see that you just jumped on. We are ending, but I did record it. So as soon as it's done, as soon as the recording is completely loaded, I'll post this in the team page, okay?
Okay.
All right, so any questions?
No.
We're good? Okay, awesome. I'm super excited. Family call is tomorrow at 7 p.m. We have That's the one thing that I love about this business is that our CEO and owner of our company, he gets on a call with us on his Facebook, Mark Pentecost. He gets on every single Sunday and he shares updates. He shares about new sales products, tells us about numbers, and it's so cool because it's very intimate and not many people do that. So that's a very fun thing that he does every single Sunday. Okay. Tuesday team training. We have a team training every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So 6 p.m. Pacific. I highly recommend being on that Tuesday training. It's very important. If you're not able to get on, we do record them. But I highly recommend getting them on. So even if you're driving home from work, put your phone on your stand in your car and just listen to it. And just listen, because the tips that are given from the people above us are truly amazing, okay? And they will really help build your business. All right. I am so excited for all of you. Thank you guys so much for coming on today. And I will have this recording up very soon so that way you guys can go through that, okay? All right. Have a wonderful day, you guys.